going to begin with an examination of a very clear reprimand to the Jewish people about what became their own twisted use of fasting. These are scriptures in Isaiah, and these scriptures show us what went wrong and what God saw and what God really wanted. So very, very, very important texts that will build a basis for our New Testament conversation. Jonathan, Isaiah 58, 1-7.
And this is from the New Living Translation. Shout with the voice of a trumpet blast. Shout aloud. Don't be timid. Tell my people Israel of their sins. Yet they act so piously. They come to the temple every day and seem delighted to learn all about me. They act like a righteous nation that would never abandon the laws of its God. They ask me to take action on their behalf, pretending they want to be near me. We have fasted before you, they say. Why aren't you impressed? Why have you been very hard on ourselves and you don't even notice it?
We've been very hard on ourselves. You don't even notice it. Look at how self-sacrificing we are before you, oh holy God. Isaiah is talking about them putting on a show. That's exactly what he's saying. These are God's words. So you've got the problem. Now let's go to God's response to that problem. Jonathan, let's continue.
I will tell you why. I respond, it's because you are fasting to please yourself. Even while you fast, you keep oppressing your workers. What good is fasting when you keep on fighting and quarreling? This kind of fasting will never get you anywhere with me. You humble yourselves by going through the motions of penitence, bowing your heads like reeds bending in the wind. You dress in burlap and cover yourselves with ashes. Is this what you call fasting? Do you really think this will please the Lord?
I would not want to be on the receiving end of this. Let's just say it that way. You just don't want to have somebody say, and you call this fasting, and you think that you're pleasing God Almighty with those actions? Now think about it. They were physically doing the things that were required. They were checking off the boxes. Don't eat, dress in sackcloth and ashes, be humbled and all of checking off the boxes. But God is saying, you've missed the point. When we go to verse 6 now, God is going to reframe what he expects from proper fasting.
No, this is the kind of fasting I want. Free those who are wrongly imprisoned. Lighten the burdens of those who work for you. Let the oppressed go free and remove the chains that bind people. Share your food with the hungry and give shelter to the homeless. Give clothes to those who need them and do not hide from relatives who need your help.
So God is saying, fasting before me comes from the inside out. Sure, it's not eating food. You're dressing in sackcloth and ashes. I understand. Wonderful. However, if the inside is not in harmony with the outside action, it doesn't mean anything to God Almighty. This is a huge, huge lesson for the Jewish nation, and we're going to carry this over to the principles of it to the New Testament.